to BoardGameGeek's continuing coverage from the SPIEL 2019. I'm joined at this time by Simon from Blam.
Yeah.
And we're going to be looking at Montmartre? No, what are we looking at?
Montmartre.
Montmartre. please take over.
Yeah, thank you. So in Montmartre, we will play in the early 20th century as painters in the Paris of the Bateau Lavoir. It's a city of artists in Paris. So we have to survive, and to survive we have to paint, to try to sell our paintings to collector here, to draw from newspaper here, and also sometimes goes to the market to just not so interesting, but just sell painting for some francs. So it's a really simple game of majority, and with lots of interaction, as we will see. So in our turn, we can do two things. We can paint, or I can sell paintings to a collector.
Makes sense.
To sell to painters, I can play one or two cards. One card, every one. For example, I play the 6. And you can play two cards if the total of the two cards is less than 5.
Hold on, I'm sorry. As soon as this is done, just pick up from, pick your card up and start from there.
Perfect. So when I paint, I can play one or two cards. One card, any one. For example, I play my 6. And or two cards if the total of the two cards is less than 5. So for example, I think you can play your 1 and your 2.
Excellent.
You can't play another card. So for example, you can't play these 3 cards because you say only 2 cards. So just take the pink on your head for the rest. At this moment, we can sell to the markets. I will explain you later. It's not so important. And after, I pick a card. I choose one of the pile here, and I take 1 or 2 cards. So for example, I take this one. It's your turn now. You feel you complete your hand with these 2 cards. All cards are face up here. The second thing I can do in my turn, it's to sell to a painter, a collector. When I sell to a collector, Ambroise Vollard, with the art dealer, don't have to be already on it. So for example, if it's here, we can't sell our blue paintings. For example, we will put just for the beginning of the game here. And after, there is 2 conditions to sell to a collector. I have to have more cards than everyone, or the most value. So for example, on my turn, I can sell on the blue collector here because I am 6 and you are only 3. If I don't want, for example, I want to play this card, I pick up. It's now your turn. You can sell to the blue because you have more cards than me. So if you do that, you discard the highest card, so you discard your 2. You take the collector card, and we move Ambroise Vollard on it. That's it. When you take a collector, you see here we have the newspaper. The newspaper is like objective. We can take this one if you have when you have 2 collectors of different color. But if you don't take, when you would take your second color, you can't take it later. So you take your first color, later you take this one, you can take this, but if you can't now, you never can do. But if you take this one, you never can take the other less. So you have to choose. Taking risk or later.
Because the points get more and more.
And more and more and more. So basically, this is all the rules. So it's a game with a lot of interaction because we always have to look the other player. You have 3 cards, I have 2 cards, but I have the most value. Or I try to block him because it's his 3rd color. So it's really lots of interaction. And the art direction is really inspired about the painter of the earlier century. We have Toulouse-Lautrec, we have Picasso, we have here Mouchat, for example. So this is a quick overview of Montmartre.
This is fantastic. So a lot of choosing which cards to play at the right time and getting your timing down when you sell them.
And as the drawing pile are visible, player also can see, oh, he wants to take yellow, he wants to take blue, so I have to block him, or I can't block him. So a lot of interaction.
Is this available here at Essen?
Yes, it's available at Essen. It's available since June in French.
And do you know what the price point is for it?
The price point is 17 euros.
Excellent.
It's Florian Sirex, the author, and it's illustrated by Jeanne Landart, who made an amazing work with the artists.
Absolutely. All right. So yes, so if you'd like to find out more information about this, be sure to check out its BoardGameGeek page or the Blam website for more information. And in the meantime, thank you, Simon, for joining me.
Thank you.
Yes, and we'll have more information for you about more games coming up real soon.